Yo, what's going on? Cliff Jumper 1984, Red Rocks, your favorite Autobot, all day long and all day strong. Like always, we're drinking that natty ice. I know it's been a while since I did a video. It's now another video game pickup. It's been a little bit since I got what I have here. But hey, without further ado, let's get started. I did some car work for our buddy. He went and got a clone console thinking he wanted to get back into retro gaming, and shout out to my buddy Lou Al Cappy for this video game pickup. I did some car work for him, gave him a couple bucks here, and he said, "Hey, do you want this?" And I said, "Yes, I do." First up, for Sega Genesis, I've got X-Men. And I'm not showing you a video of this because this is actually one of the first video game pickups I did where I started putting video into it and everything of like the gameplay to give you an idea of what the game is. This is one of the first games I got when I started doing videos. So this is a double. It might likely get traded, or I'm going to put this back in my collection and swap out for the one I have because he gave this to me or wanted to sell it to me. So that's a big thing, you know, for your bro to do and everything. The next two games are a bit special. Another reason why I wanted them: when me and my wife moved to the place we're living right now, we lost like 5 or 6 Super Nintendo games that were worth more than 15 or 20 bucks. That was a real big deal to me. She didn't care, you know. But first up, again for Super Nintendo, Street Fighter II: The World Warrior. Yeah, this label's pretty beat up as you can tell. But man, I love this game. The music's awesome. The controls are pretty tight. The gameplay is I shouldn't say kinda, it's really on the slow side. Oh, I think that's the biggest downfall of this port. But yeah, it's just kind of a Super Nintendo staple, so I really wanted this game. And then again for Super Nintendo, it's another first-person fighter. Yeah, first-person fighter. It's a fighter. And I had this when it went on sale in Toys R Us back in like 1993. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters by Konami on the Super Nintendo.
Round one. Fight! Fighting cutter. Fighting cutter. Endless root. Fighting cutter. Endless root. Fighting cutter. Fighting cutter. Fighting cutter. Fighting cutter. Well, master. Fighting cutter. Fighting cutter. Fighting cutter. Fighting cutter. Let's kick down.
Again, you know, when Street Fighter came out, there was the fighter craze and everything like that. So Ninja Turtles had to make a clone because, you know, Ninja Turtles were kind of struggling at the time on the downfall in 1993 and everything like that. Personally, I like the game. I think it's really fun. The controls are pretty tight, and I love the combos and the special moves. You know, they were doing special moves before Street Fighter had their special moves. So think about that. And the biggest reason for this pickup, he got a clone console to play these games. I got a Retron 3 by Hyperkin. And what it basically does is it will play your NES, your Genesis, and your Super Nintendo cards on a third-party console. So it eliminates me playing my Genesis over here, and I have my Super Nintendo and my Retron 1 hooked up to the TV behind me that's playing G.I. Joe on the Atari 2600. So I can basically hook this up and hook up two other essential consoles in my game room. The only problem is usually the game video audio quality, the audio quality of the games isn't perfect, and that's probably due to the sound emulation it tries to put out. It's also missing one of the rubber feet in the back, but I'm sure I can make something for that. That's no big deal. It still has the original wireless controllers, but it also supports all the first-party controllers. There's the NES ports, the Super Nintendo, as well as the Sega Genesis. Awesome. And I was going to give a shout out to my buddy Lou Alcapi. Thank you, buddy, and I hope your car is working very well for the work I've done for it and the money for the trade for this. Next up, we got to get a drink on that one. Always drink one for your homies. eBay pickup. I was looking at some of the cheapest NES games that didn't own at the time. I came across one and I was like, wow, I can't believe that's going for that cheap right now. Milton Bradley's Cabal. It's an arcade port. I've never played the arcade, never seen the arcade, but I got to play the arcade version of it, which is the Arcade Perfect on the Xbox Live video game arcade room or something like that. I thought it was fun. And when I got this, I paid like $281, like $199 shipping or something, which is under what the game's worth, and I had a good time with it. It was a fun freaking game. I definitely recommend this one. And of course, after that, I was looking for, and this was like probably a couple days later, I was looking for the cheapest Atari game I could get that I didn't have, and I come across something for buy it now, free shipping, and I found for 2600. Auto racing, or is it race? Didn't get a chance to play yet as of the filming of this video. I'm into modifying cars and stuff like that, so hell yeah, live life 1/4 mile at a time, so why not race, right? And it's not just one console in this pickup, which is odd. I got another console, unless you call a handheld a console. I've been talking about how I want a Nintendo 2DS for so long. I'm getting ready in about it's about 2 weeks from the filming this video today. I'm going to Outer Banks. So I had to get something to play while I'm down there. I still have yet to really get through much of Legend of Zelda: The Oracle of What Ages on the Game Boy Advance. And I've been wanting to say, like I said, how I wanted a Nintendo 2DS, and I got one in red. One of my favorite colors, of course. Red rocks, motherfucker, right? Man, look at that. And it was weird when I talked to the lady there, and I got this from Lancaster's. Just press play, like always. And she took the one that was out of the case. She looked at that one. She's like, maybe I can find you a better one. There's a little nick in the upper screen, like came like right there or so. And she found this one. This one is freaking almost mint. A nice box, and it came with an OEM charger, and we got our stylus pen back here that matches, but which is cool. I have actually a few different colors, so if I want to put like a black one or a white one, I've got all different ones like that. And the only reason I bought this is because of Fire Emblem Gaiden. I really, they did the remake Echoes, and I can't wait to play that on this. I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. If you didn't know, if you're not a fan of this channel, it's my first favorite, video game series of all time. We go through this all the time. Second being Legend of Zelda, third being Mega Man. God. And Kid Icarus Uprising is on this, but I heard you have to use this to do some of the gaming, and it's not as good as a 3DS. But I'm a huge Kid Icarus fan, so I'd really like to try that out because Kid Icarus only had 3 games total besides being on Smash Brothers. Man. So hey, what do you think about this video game pickup? Throw that comment below. Have you played any of these games? Do you recommend anything for the 2DS? Please throw that comment below. Slap a like on this video if you're not subscribed. Until next time, like always, drink one with me.